Good morning, everybody. It's intuitive energy healer Kathy Weiss here. I'm coming to you live from my reading room on the Central Coast of California on a beautiful and super hot Saturday morning. It's about 9 o'clock on Saturday, July 7th, I think is the day today. So you're totally getting Saturday morning, like no hair, makeup, whatever going on. Um, and I have a bonus message for you. So, just yesterday, I did a bonus channeled message about manifestation magic. And in that video, I said if it was a really quickie, it was a short one. And I said, if you have any questions or you need more information, post them down here. And the beautiful Cindy, who is with me this morning, asked, how do I trust? Things are kind of a big mess right now, and how do I trust that everything is going to be okay? And so I am going to answer that question for you this morning. I think it's such a beautiful and relevant question because almost all of us at some point have been in a place in our life where everything is falling apart, or it feels like it's all just going to and it's like, how do we know that this is all going to be okay? Because it's just a big giant steaming pile of crap right now. So as I get into today's video, whether you're watching me live or you end up watching later, if you have questions or comments, or if you've got something that you're wanting answers to, be sure to shoot them down here in the comments, or you can also private message me and we'll see if we can get you some answers. And if you are watching live, would you shout out and say hi to me, especially if it's Lindsay, because I brought in a couple of crystals here with me, and I just knew I wanted this pink and black one this morning, which I think has a lot to do with heart energy. But I kind of spaz sometimes, and I just know this is the energy we need, but I don't always know exactly what it is. So let's get into today's bonus channeled message. So when Cindy asked the question, how do I trust? What I did was I just set an intention that when I sat down and got quiet the next time, I would hear the answers. And this is called clairaudience. It's clear hearing when the information comes in words. And for those of you who are new to bonus messages with me, when I am channeling, what I do is I write things down, because as they come through me, they're not going to stick in my brain. That's sort of how it works. It's a flow. And there was a lot of information this morning, and also when I'm channeling these messages, they're coming in about 2 or 3 words at a time. I have no idea how the whole sentence is going to play out, and so I have to write it down to find out what the message is, which is kind of cool because it's like a little bit of a discovery process. So the first thing that came through when I set the intention to learn a little bit more about trust was that I heard that trust is the opposite side of fear, or the opposite side of trust is fear. And fear isn't bad. Fear is actually a really valuable survival mechanism. Okay, and you'll see me peek to the side because I am checking my notes to make sure I get all of the info for you. So there's kind of like a little bit of a modern day theme going on where we're supposed to overcome our fear or rise above our fear or live fearlessly. And that's kind of crap, because fear, like the message says, is here to help us survive. So the thing is, none of us are probably getting chased by mountain lions anymore, but our survival can be threatened in the I want to check and make sure I get the right word here for you guys. So our survival can be placed in question, right? Like, we need food, clothing, shelter, and love in order to survive in our world. And if that is coming into question, then your fear is 100% valid. And then as I was kind of channeling, I kind of like swung up here because I heard a little bit of extra information, which was admit to us your fear. And there is a great power in simply saying out loud to someone you trust, or to just your angels and guides or source energy or whatever you want to call that, and just say, I'm scared. And there is such a power in admitting that, because then that fear can become the fuel that drives you forward into action. And so let me go back into the notes to make sure. So if fear of not trusting that all is well and all will be well, you want to check in and make sure it's about your basic survival, first of all. So if your survival is in question, your fear should be the thing that drives you forward to ensure your survival. Okay, so, but then you also have to hold a little bit loosely to the outcome as you are consumed with the action steps that drive you forward. And what I heard and remembered, which was so interesting, was the story of Michael Phelps in the 2008 Olympics. He set the intention to win 8 gold medals in 2008. And I guarantee you that he did not set that intention and then just kind of hang out and like lightly swim a few laps each day and ta-da, he did it, right? He became consumed, and not for just like 6 weeks, and probably not for just 6 months, but probably for a period of time that is far longer than you and I could ever imagine. He probably ate, slept, drank, and lived his swimming events. Every day, getting up early, going to the pool, doing warm-ups, doing workouts, practicing his different events, studying videotapes, working with coaches and nutritionists. Like, that was every single waking moment of his life. And so if your basic survival is in question, then you want to get consumed and live 100% of your waking hours doing what you need to do to ensure your survival. And then right after that Michael Phelps example, I heard the line from the U2 song, "If you want to kiss the sky, you better learn how to kneel." And that has to do with prayer. I almost feel like I want to cry. That's so intense of a feeling that's coming through. If you want to kiss the sky, you better learn how to kneel. And a lot of us reject prayer because of our religious upbringings. But what I heard is that prayer is a powerful ally. And there's no right or wrong way to pray. And prayer is the knowing and the belief that there is something greater than us. There is something so much more powerful than just our physical experience. And you can call upon it for help. And as a matter of fact, this energy, source energy, God, your angels, whatever you want to call it, they can't step in and help you until you ask for help. And so what you want to do is sit down and pray. And prayer can be simple. And prayer can be the action step that you need to take if trust is a challenging area of your life. And so it could just be like, "Dear God, universe, source energy, cosmic jellyfish, grandma," like whoever it is that you feel comfortable praying to. It can be as simple as, "I'm scared, please help me." Or you might say, "Please help me trust." Or you might say, "Please kindly and gently teach me how to trust." Or you might say, "Please help me trust that all is well and all will be well for the highest good of all beings involved in this situation." And prayer can be as simple as that. I think it's wise to add in some expression of appreciation and gratitude. "I'm grateful that it is so. Thank you for your love." Even just thank you. And know that prayer can be a way that leads you back into trusting that all is going to be well. Okay, and then there's the last piece, which is surrender and let it go. And it just drove me to this video I happened to watch like yesterday or the day before, which is so interesting. I love the way that the divine floods the information that we need to us when we need it. Like, I didn't need to see this Oprah video a week ago because the question of trust wasn't in play. But it was Oprah telling the story of how she got the role of Sophie in The Color Purple, and that she was obsessed with the book The Color Purple, gave it to everybody that she knew, and was like, "They have to make a movie, and if they make a movie, I have to be in this movie." But she had never met Steven Spielberg. And one day, out of the blue, she gets a phone call to come audition for a movie. And at the time, they were calling it, I think, Moonsong or something. else. And when she got to the audition, they were like, yeah, this is actually for The Color Purple. And so she auditions and then didn't hear back for months and months and months and months, which is a really long time when you're in the casting process. And so she had decided that she didn't get the role, because these are her words, that she was too fat. So she decided to go to a fat farm. Again, her words. And as she's at the fat farm, she realized that she had, oh my gosh, again with the tears, this is such a powerful message. She decided that she had to surrender this opportunity of being in the movie. She had to let it go. She was holding on too tight, and she was walking around the track, crying in the rain, singing this hymn, I surrender it all to you. I give this all up to you. And while she was out there doing that, Steven Spielberg called and said, I want you in my office tomorrow. So it's this beautiful mix of wanting something and believing it can happen, but also holding loosely and surrendering the outcome. And the moment you do that, the universe is going to be like, yep, I got you. I got this. I'll take care of it. But you have to really, really surrender and really, really believe that you're going to be held, and you have to mean it when you surrender. You have to be like, I 100% give this up to you because I can't do it on my own. Okay, and so then all you have to do is relax and follow your instinct and your intuition. Okay, and this is really key. What the message says exactly is your instinct and your intuition is us guiding you home. Your instinct and your intuition is us guiding you home to truth, to love, to joy, to well-being. You will feel those things again. It is our promise to you that as you relax and ungrip, we will support and guide you through all you are experiencing and more. Given time, all things shall unfold perfectly. We love you. This message is complete. And that was what I channeled for you this morning in answer to Cindy's question. And then, I popped out for a walk because it's like super hot and I wanted to get that done. And while I was walking, a little bit more came to me about action steps. Okay, Lindsay, I see that you're watching. I'm totally derailing you guys right now. Lindsay, I see that you're watching. I have this pink and black guy with me. I think it's about heart energy. But I just knew I needed to grab it and bring it into this reading. If you know, sister, will you tell us? But anyway, so when I was out walking, one of the things that I was hearing is that we get a little bit hung up on action steps because we don't believe that the action steps are the things that are leading us home. So, for example, prayer is an action step. Like sometimes people be like, yeah, but what do I do? And the answer is pray. That's what you do. And sometimes the answer is go take a walk. Like that was my action step this morning, was go take a walk. And as I was walking, I was getting more information. And I was like, wow, it's so beautiful out. It's a gorgeous day. Look at these flowers over here. Look at this kind of scary snake crawling down the middle of the street. And I realized like that was my action step this morning, because I remembered a time where just a few days ago, I ran into a friend that I hadn't seen in a while on my walk, and I felt so much better seeing her. And so sometimes our action steps are things that the universe is designing for us to just feel better. And when we feel better and we start to relax, then the answers flow in. And so that's trust. If it really comes down to anything, what I heard this morning that trust is that letting go and following the action steps, even if they seem completely unrelated to the desired outcome. Doing these videos for you guys, I don't know what the result is. I just know that they're my action step. And I trust that the right person is going to hear the message, that I will feel satisfied in doing it, and that there is something higher guiding me to do this. And that is trust. When you don't really know the outcome and you're praying for something that you want to happen and you just follow your guidance. Oh, Lindsay says not sure of the stone. Thanks for letting me know, Lindsay. You guys all look it up and post it in the comments after. So what I'm hearing right now is that's it. There's enough information here for you to know what to do to move forward. And if you joined me a little bit late, pop back and watch the beginning of the video because there was a lot of good stuff in here today, and I would love to hear back from you guys about what was really meaningful and what was really beneficial for you today. And again, questions or comments, shoot them down here, and you never know, we might get another bonus channeled message to help you get the healing messages and guidance that you need to move you forward, to keep you in alignment with your truth and living your soul-centered life. And as always, I'll be back on Monday with another live intuitive reading, which is always super cool and fascinating. So I am sending you all love for a beautiful and perhaps really super hot Saturday or whatever day. Oh, okay, wait, I almost signed out. She said it's rhodonite, and I think it is too. You know what, Lindsay? I think it's rhodonite too. So there you go, y'all. Rhodonite, love, heart energy. Okay, and I love, Lindsay, seriously, we got to hook up. I love it when the information is just flowing right now, guys. I'm so in the flow. Like, if you want a customized reading or a private reading, hit me up because I am in it right now. Yep, there you go. There, okay, so now I'm hearing like, enough, be done. Okay, we're done for now. That means there's more for later, but we're done for now. So, clearing heart toxins. Lindsay, seriously, thank you, sister. It's all cleared out now, y'all. I will see you on Monday for Monday messages. Hit me up for private customized readings or your questions or comments. Okay, thanks for watching, whether you watched it live or you're watching it later. Have an awesome day. I love you. Namaste.